Alrighty. This is actually pretty smart. Gravity spikes, obviously, when you charge it up, you're able to get inside of the site or just right outside of it, and then just bash those spikes into the ground. It is so strong. Just cleans up everybody on the hard point. So, obviously, map 1 hard point on evac. Pretty important to have the gravity spikes. Helps out as well. Purifier can be extremely powerful as well. Obviously we see the Annihilator, so that's pretty good if you're playing at ranges. Any range, pretty much, just a one-hit. Purifier comes up from both sides. A Heat Wave. We've been seeing Heat Wave being used so many times just because a Heat Wave recharge is like 3 kills. It really is crazy. Oh, and the Heat Wave from the other side. So, and a War Machine already. Oh, a War Machine is a big here. We expected something like a Scythe, but a War Machine is pretty good as well. Actually, better in this situation, just because it can really help out in terms of having the splash damage on the site. So everybody's setting up their classes, setting this one up, of course. If you have not let your friends, everybody that you play COD with or any game really know that this match is live, then hey, by all means, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, if there's still people on it. I don't know if even MySpace still exists in 2016, but get on there, tell these guys and tell everybody you know that the matches are live. They get on here and watch them here live from eGo HQ here in Brussels, Belgium, by Schaerbeek, or the Schaerbeek station. So if you're on, anywhere near us, you can come on down and, for a measly $5 or something, get in and watch the matches on our big screen TV. And just have a bit of fun. So let's get this show on the road. Team Prismatic from Germany faces off No Pression from Belgium. French speakers versus the Germans, and to be honest, last time Belgium played against Germany, anything but football, it wasn't that good for the Belgians. So this one starts off correctly. Score streaks are being edited, making sure everybody is ready for it. Again, the Vesper and the VMP have been banned. So the VMP, which is what people mostly gravitate towards in terms of an SMG, banned out. Vesper had a rate of fire. Here, man. So I see a lot of hashtag Team Prismatics in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. If you're supporting the Germans, your Team Prismatic, put in hashtag Team Prismatic in the stream chat. I'll let your voice be heard as well on Twitter at Milostematic, at EG Organization 1, hashtag Team Prismatic, hashtag No Pression, or there we go, No Pression. Exactly. I was trying to find it in French, but it didn't work. And let us know which team you're really supporting in here. Get to see how this one pans out. Map number 1 in our second series of the day starts off right here, right now.
Calculating optimal paths.
Guess it knows where it's going.
Of course, on our CDP side, it's the players from Team eGo, if you will, No Pression. Belgium playing off versus the Germans of Deutsch. And the Germans so far getting a few kills of their own. Tessa falling down. Jerry's are in control, and look at that hardpoint kill on the site. Pharaoh is being used. That is pretty smart, actually. Pharaoh is a pretty strong weapon to use, but beautiful double from Ward up on 3-0. Trying to jump away from it will not function at all here. So, see Booby. Ooh, I like Booby. I like this guy. I like his name. Takes up with the Pharaoh. Of course, Pharaoh 3-on burst can do so much damage. Roll one burst up to about 10 meters, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, going in, able to get one shot down. Actually misses there with the trophy system, but it's his teammate Teza to save the day on the site. Now Hardpoint is going to respawn. They're going to be able to get the site on here, trying to spray him down. And there is one right behind, so has to be very, very careful. And he jumps into the line of fire for no reason. Booby now moving around with the barrel. He's spraying down one. Oh, can he find him? No, he can't. There's so many players, and the Germans just swarming the site. And they're in control of it here. And no, this is not the grand final. The grand final will be played later on today in a few hours, about 3 or so hours. The loser bracket final coming in right after this matchup. So more COD to come. Kill streaks being called in here. HCXD. You've seen the HESC banned up previously, and actually the
hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Gotta hit this headset. There you go. Apparently we don't have an extension cord. There we go. So, apparently the mic on the PS4 controller functions, which is pretty terrible. There we go, you can hear it. Probably be able to change that right after the matchup, but AMG is going to go down. Again, AMG, Mercedes, plus German, pretty darn good, pretty fast. Ears, sorry. This headset is pretty terrible. I wish we had anything but Astra, or anything other than Astra.
Hardpoint identified.
And here we go, Ward on the outside now, trying to throw that sticky on, or that grenade on to the other side. Gets one, gets a double beautiful play from Ward! He's on 18 to 8. What a literal god, Artosis. And he's gonna find another one. There we go. Can't get the other one. Pretty low on health here, but he's already doing the damage. Double digits. Or, well, double digits pretty easy, but triple digits really close for the CDP side here. The Germans, GTS Ward watching right outside. Gets, oh no, not another one though. Gets shot from behind. Well done. Barlos down. Ward though pushing in. There's one on the site as well. Against him, the grenade is going to get thrown down, and his teammate is going to be able to save the day on the site itself, but it's still in control of the players on here from Team No Pression.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured
7 to 14 from Teza. That is not that good. And as I say that, able to get a frag here, and almost the second. That was the assist at the end of it here. It looks like Booby has pulled the side out. He's gonna fall. Ward purified out of the spot, and all you need with the purifier is a single hit, and that is a guaranteed kill. It just takes a second to actually, kill him with the animation as well. FGS jumping up on the set, able to secure it, but no, Heat Wave gets blasted. Ward takes down one. Teza refragged, and now from behind comes in Booby pulling up the Weevil. Wow. Did not expect it. Weevil is not really a weapon that you see too much because of the rate of fire. And with seeing the MR6 really here reminds me of Halo, where pretty much everybody goes around with a pistol because they're somehow stronger than... Pistols are just stronger than anything else in the game for some reason. Hardpoint has spawned in. They have control of it here, but one of their teammates just went down. Grenade! Whoa! Ward again! Whoa! Double, triple kill actually on the side. A double, triple, double. Guardian goes down. Assist only for one. Beautiful EMP here. The only way pretty much to take down a Guardian or a Guardian any score streak of that type. Very nice to have an EMP on your one of your players at least. Nice one here. FGS gets fragged out at the end. 132 to 90. A nice hardpoint kill here for Barlos, but the second does not come in. HCXD! Oh, and misses the shot. Gets taken down. Ward from the side. Teza Has to cancel the reload, and this is where the war machine just overpowers.
Deployed.
Already been put into play.
Hardpoint
Side in hand, ANG peeking up, but takes a second here to wind up the shot. Jumps on, goes for the shot. No, this is not working out too well. Aim down sights, my friend. I was gonna say we're not playing COD, but actually we're playing COD. Gets one. Oh, nice head glitch here. Beautiful one from Slurpee. Taking down two. Slurping up at his enemies here. One by one. Ward again with a double drop in the 30 bomb already. Ah, cannot get the second one for the 32 kills. 30 bomb as well from Slurpee. Doing the damage here, the required amount of damage to actually shut down all of their enemies. M87 picked up as one goes right below. He's still scraping around, but he's able to get one, able to get two. The third is on the site, and is taken down. Slurpee, 32 kills to 19. Beautiful bits of damage done.
Ready to deploy.
Apparently you can hear the actual console controller, which is terrible.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is
Oh,
ours.
unable to get the spray down here. 3 players pop up right in front of him. Oh, can he react quickly enough? Yes, he can. The jump arounds. This reminds me a lot of Tribes. Everybody just basically jumps like Quake as well. Weevil is going to get reloaded. Obviously, the powerhouse of the Weevil is that magazine size, pretty much a P90. But problem is, low rate of fire. It's not really something you would have expected for a weapon like this. Only able to take down one. Everybody just turning left on there, but has he bought enough time? Well, enough time for them to get one, but the second one falls as well. And that shot has just been completely terrible. 163 and 156. The comeback is real, ladies and gentlemen.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is
Going
ours.
down, Booby on 30 kills here. Slurpee on 34. They're coming back into it, and you can see the kills. They're so heavily now starting to get to the side of no pressure, and that's exactly what they required. The only way to win here is to get 250 points. If you're unfamiliar with the rule sets here, these are pretty much the MLG Game Battles rule sets. So you got to keep that in mind. 38 kill, and he's one away from dropping a 40 bomb. Ward makes one. Oh, unable to get the second one though.
Locked down.
Germans have to start stepping up. They're barely above, just putting everybody on the sights.
Your AO.
Jumping right above, gets the secure on the site, but there's somebody from behind him. Ward the only one falling. FJS down as well. Barlos now respawning above, and oh, the M87 able to turn around quickly enough to get the frag on the one to the right. Watching the door side as he go in through the office. One kill coming down, contestation in, and that heat wave is just beautifully picked up. Not too sure how to counter the heat wave. It's just, holy crap, the heat wave is so
Hardpoint
strong,
contested.
and it recharges so quickly.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is ours. We're winning this fight.
40 bomb already down for Ward. Make that 41. Looking for another. Nah, that's not the thing. That's not what you gotta do here. Slurpee on 40 kills himself. Booby 5 kills away from a tie-up here as well. And the War Machine is making its way here. It's FGS spraying down, gets shot from behind. They're in control of the site. It doesn't matter the kills at this point. You need to get the players on the site itself. Oh, the Purifier now pulled out. This is so important. He needs to get the tags. He only gets 1 kill. But that's about it. Doesn't really matter too much what you're doing here unless you're on the site. 221, 181. Have to be really, really careful about it. I don't know what he was firing at here, Ward. Barlos falling down as well. So they're going to try and get as close as possible to their enemies in terms of ticket count. Now the jump around, and that is Booby getting the kill. It looks like Booby. I know some people, at least in the chat, are saying, you know what, I played against him on LAN. He's not that good. Maybe this guy is LAN material, as he is a single kill away from a 40 bomb as well. Trying to go for a spray at range. Not going to work out as everybody is getting on the site. 2 points away, 3 points away from victory here. Or the EGO players, aka No Pression. Well, no pression, but tons of passion as you hear them screaming in the back. 250 to 184. GG, well played for map number 1. It's No Pression pick up our first map here on Hardpoint. Beautiful, beautiful plays. They came back, and they actually were able to gain control of the
Step
game.
up if you want to get burned.
The teasing. Nice, lekker man. There you go. Beautiful one. I have to say that was a pretty close game. Didn't expect it though to end up in this situation, especially with the Germans. Really, they had control at least at the start to the middle of the matchup, just because the amount of frags that they were getting, and then actually putting bodies on the site was not the case after the middle timer. It's just it ain't good, man. That aside, our second map is gonna get readied up here for the host arenas. So second map is gonna be Redwood and SND. I actually really like watching Redwood SND. It's a pretty cool map. Da hast du eine Facecam, ja. Die sollen mal Facecam reinmachen. Ah. The Weevil, I have to say, from Booby was an excellent choice. He had a few situations where he could have done a lot more than what he did, especially with the 50 rounds in magazine. The problem is, the Weevil just ain't good in terms of damage, in terms of rate of fire, so... Waiting until the actual lobby is hosted, then we'll be ready to go. Actually, really like this setup that we have here at eGo. And you know what? I think I'm going to show you the setup that we've got in just a sec. I know a few of you, maybe parts of the master race. Der Caster einfach keine Ahnung hat, welches Team ist. Ja. I wish I could tell you who actually gave us the seats here to enjoy, but I can't because they're not sponsoring us, so please. So actually, this is a pretty cool setup. All thanks to ViewSonic. I don't know if I can actually show you everything, but seriously, triple monitors, PS4 right below. We've got it all, man. This is just pure beauty. Can I? Yes, I can. There you go. So look at that. We got triple monitor. We're working. We're making sure everything works fantastic. So alles ist gut. Alles ist fantastisch. Nice try. So live is being hosted. I actually really like when German people speak, because I'm like, oh, I like to just repeat what they're saying, just because I like German. Wie einfach alles, was euch geschrieben ist, redet ja, ja. Alrighty, so if you have not followed the stream, be sure to do so. As we are hopping into our second map here, let's get into the band protect side. Everybody know that we are still continuing with this tournament, and the only place to watch it is right here, or right now, on Twitch TV /Prismatic. Flat Jacket has been banned. I think that is a very smart decision from Moser. Actually. There you go, rapid fire banned out. Alright, so rapid fire, I think rapid fire would function pretty nicely, not just, on like a Vesper, but like on a VMP, on even an XR2, which means that you can fire it a bit faster, so. Caliber banned out as well as the SVG-100, so no snipper rifle here. SVG-100 has a couple of very, very strong positions where you can actually get shots like that. Onto your enemies and really hold off the site. Vesper banned out, pretty smart decision. Dual wield, already. What else? Shiva banned out. Smart play. Shiva is a very, very underrated weapon. People sometimes they forget that the Shiva is in. So, specialist draft, Psychosis on both sides. Alright, pretty normal. Psychosis is a very, very strong pick in SND. Heat wave on both. Alright, are you gonna mirror? Glitch. Oh, we saw Glitch last game, just playing beautifully. Glitch out and just make it work. Beautiful. I love in the previous match how we had an aggressive active camo. Nice. I haven't really seen active camo do that much. That's really interesting. Active camo on Slurpee as well, and a glitch, so a mirror play pretty much. Alrighty. All are best of 5, so we are in a best of 5 situation. Personally, I'm not a fan of best of 5 all throughout the tournament, which, you know, doesn't really make too much sense. But still, I think BO3 would function very, very well until you get to the finals. That's where you can really play best of 5, unless you have... I mean, this time we didn't really have too many teams, but I think best of 5 with the amount of teams that we had last time, like over 20, it would have been almost impossible. Get wrecked, Fatmaster, in the chat. So, classes are being created and set up as we speak. Actually, do not have these. Like, I'm not at home. I'm not casting this from home. The people that are used to the streaming, they're like, "Man, what the fuck, man? You ain't casting no Battlefield." Well, I'm not casting at a Battlefield because we've got a beautiful land here in Brussels. Really? Vito a perkele. But really, it's a really nice thing here, seeing some nice esports popping out in Brussels, my home city in Europe. It's not really my home city from where I come from, but still, city I've lived in 5 years. I love esports. I love the city, and I love seeing people coming around all the Benelux and West Germany / Eastern France as well, Northern France to come in and play, which is awesome. So maybe, actually, here's the thing, Paka COD in the chat, can we do an interview with the players? Actually, I think that's a beautiful idea. I'm not sure if we have headsets or mics that we can do this, because we only have one splitter, I think. Yep. Maybe we can make that function. We actually don't have a running bracket online because of certain issues with the actual seating. So sorry about that. Gonna have to live with it. So map number 1 picked up by Team Prismatic. That's why you see a 1 right next to them. But I think the interview with the players thing is a pretty good idea. Problem is, I don't think we really have the equipment for it, but we're gonna try to make it work. It's gonna be pretty weird when we actually do it. But nonetheless, let us get the show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, SND for all you purists out there. I'm a fan of Hardpoint. SND, of course, back in the day for COD 4. A lot of you, well, maybe not a lot of you, but like some of you that still play on PC, remember the old COD 4 days in SND. FGS was won a refrag actually here from Thubi. Double kill from Thubi on the site. There's still one below, and he's making a lot of noise by that B site. Bomber's gonna get carried across as Moser is still watching their back, expecting a pretty aggressive play, but Ward You know what? He's just sitting back. He's holding off. He's getting the damage, and that's all the info that they need. Oh, nice play. Nice jump. AMG is the last alive here. Spark.
Complete the mission.
Being very, very careful. He knows he's got to play versus 3, and he ends up falling. First point picked up. Look at PM Prismatic. Booby. I like that name, Booby. I like Booby.
Switching sides.
Too much fun. Well, they're able to pick up that first point. Again, the only way to win in S&D, or the way to win, is pretty much getting up to 6 rounds. So you get 6 rounds on the board for your team.
HCXD deployed.
Gain control here. His girlfriend messages them. It's like, boy, you so good at COD. You are bae. 2 kills coming in. Actually, 2 losses so far. Oh, trophy system in the back. He jumps right next to it, dude. There's still one right behind the wall here. Gonna try to find the kill. Gets in the water, and boom! HCXD kill will make it a 2-2. But this is a bit more than what you may think, because he actually spotted the second one. RK5 doing the damage here. Still 2 more remaining against Ward. He's gotta be very careful. There's one in the water. Where can he grab the fishies? No, he can't. A 2-0 victory right now. 2 up. His body. Look at that. Swimming with the fishies. Beautiful final shot. Ward. Like, oh, rip. He dies.
Switching sides. Neutralize the objectives.
So, bomb is gonna get picked up now. Team Prismatic.
Acquired.
Moving along. Making sure that everything is caught up, and a pretty nice play from Barlos here, able to pick up the first one with the M8A7, but Ward falls down as well. Ward, that's been a pretty big presence in Hardpoint, especially in that previous map, is not really doing too much here in SND. Again, aggressive play on SND is rarely rewarded unless you do it in bursts. Barlos, though, getting a pretty smart grenade on here, leaving himself in a 1v1 situation here right behind, and almost lost here if it were for a head glitch, and there you go, gets the shot, pins him to the tree. Leaves Slurpee on his own. Oh, he can deny this bomb plant, and a beautiful play, double kill for him. That was fantastic. Another one, look at that, 1 kill, and the second one scrambling to get those digits down. As soon as he got down to plant the bomb, gets killed. Slurpee taken all up, 3-0. And now sides will be switched. So if on the offense Prismatic had such a good game, I'm not too sure what can stop them on defense here.
Friendly HCXD deployed.
Oh, bit of a shame here as they lose out the first one, but it's sparked to get refagged. Barlos with another one here, making it actually Booby, the last one alive. He's got an RK5, he's got a sniper rifle, and he's looking for an entry frag. Misses the first shot and has to relocate. Now they know that he's got a sniper rifle, and he's got to be pretty darn careful with what he does. Oh, misses another shot. Oh my god. Face Clan won't accept you this time around here, and that will be Booby falling to the ground. He's I don't want to play with the puns too much here, but you know, Booby.
Switching operation ready point.
Booby's just been slacking on the ground. That's all I can say, man.
Eliminate the objectives. Bomb acquired.
Beautiful. Getting quite a few followers today. That's awesome. I love that. But Booby is right behind with his own M8A7. Slurpee watching behind him, and that is a 3-man push play. Actually, 4-man. They're dedicating everything on this site, and this is the thing here. A site is rarely ever challenged. So it's difficult to get on A, but as soon as you're on there, it is so easy for this team to actually defend it and actually spot the one that's on the side. If they only had a grenade, there we go. Get one, but they trade out for FGS. They're trying to hold off the side here. As Teza is jumping around with Zone V. MP has to be careful. He has no health. Why do you peek when you're low? It's like CSGO 101. This is the semi-final lower bracket. Oh, no.
We're in the last seconds.
Oh my god, is he actually gonna do this? This could be a beautiful play. He jumps up right behind. He takes one, but not the second. I thought he was a gunner there, just jumping around, but gonna get picked up. 1v3, not gonna work out too well. Alerting FGS to his presence. Nice play, liquor play. Liquor play, man.
Defend the objective.
Nice play around from Slurpee. Booby trying to play the angles here from afar. 3-2. Oh, he's getting really close to falling. Needs to play the aggressive game. Needs to play around. Needs to go parkour, hardcore parkour. Jump around from behind. Oh my god, beautiful play. But there's already one waiting for him here. 2 kills in a row. And just by having the blast shield on, able to eat that HCXD. But unfortunately, bullets, they go through it pretty darn nicely. It leaves Moser on his own, and that is a beautiful slide. Only one taken down. He is out of ammo. Now remember, he has his ult, but will he pop it this time? No, he won't. He's going to get popped himself and makes it 3-3. Yep, beautiful shot. Bar loss. Cleans it up nicely and easily.
Switching sides.
Clear the objectives. We got the bomb.
There you go. He actually pops his ult. So right now they're trying to play the aggro game, trying to push through themselves. And Booby is able to get the kill here. Moving around, 2 kills in a row. Razorback actually pulled that. I love seeing the Razorback. I think the Razorback is an extremely underrated gun, at least nowadays in the game compared to what it was in the beta. But previous buff about a month and a half ago really made it even better than it was before. And Moser cleaning up the second one. 2 kills for him in this round. The final one with the Razorback here. Beautiful pre-fire. Gets the final dink. And the headshot.
Switching operation ready point.
Protect the objectives. Hostile HCXD in your AO.
Oh, Teza here. Caught off guard. VMP. Oh, can help it all here. Be really careful, Booby. Board traded out. Barlaw still on the outside here, rotating in. FGS in the water, swimming with the fishies. Spark right behind. Oh, beautiful kill on FGS. Turned it into 2v2, but I don't know what Moser was doing here. Gets shot out and it leaves Booby on his own. This is the beautiful thing, though. Oh my god, and the white he's moving. He's right above them. Oh my god, takes 1, takes 2, double, whoa!
Get ready for the next round.
That was beautiful from Booby. Look at that, parkour. As I thought he was gonna lose that final fight. Beautiful shot, makes it 5-3.
Destroy the objective.
The boys from Team Prismatic are 1 round away from victory.
HCXD inbound.
Ward holding off inside of the bunker. Barlos rotating from the outside. FGS in the water. Trying to rotate around as well. Spark hitting the ground here. Oh, but a beautiful frag does a HCXD actually out of nowhere. Fire coming down at least here on Slurpee, forcing him away. Good thing he's just back off and regen the health. Bloody screen, surreal.
The bomb has been planted.
Booby will be able to get the bomb down though on that A side. That's the thing. A side is rarely ever contested, and now with only 1 kill, it leaves Barlos alone versus 3, and this looking like a done and done victory.
Lone Wolf, fight for the win.
Wants to play on the outside here, but there's already one waiting for him. He drops down into the canyon. A beautiful play here in a 6-3. This is how you do it. You have one holding the back angle, the only place that he can come. One holding off, dropping on the ground, actually watching the bunker of the building, and one watching the other angle. So
Terrible performance, CDP.
pretty good one here. A score limit 6-3 has been reached. And so Baby with a beautiful highlight of a shot goes above 2 and actually shuts them out, earns that top spot in the game pretty nicely. 2-0 lead for Team Prismatic. There we go. So let's put on some music. Here we go. So Chenna, hello everybody. Guten Morgen, Goedemorgen, for Dutch. So that was pretty darn cool to watch. SND first half was pretty close, ended up being a 3-3, but then turning around to the second half, it was just complete victory. It really does look like the boys of Prismatic have this under control, especially on a map like Redwood. But our third map, which might be our last one, will be Fringe, playing on Uplink. I really like playing, or watching at least, Fringe for Uplink, just because it's a map that usually is extremely slow for Uplink, but sometimes just goes crazy if there's one team just destroying the other one. So this might just end here, or we might go into 5th map again. Last time we saw it, actually, it was our first matchup with Team Intuition playing versus Cintiq, and this is where Intuition were able to grab their first point in the series when they were down 2-0. So this is esports, and it's just happens so sometimes some teams just don't function correctly in certain maps and certain game modes. But let's hop into the game for the Band Protect phase. Thank you, Genix. I'm not sure who my partner was yesterday, actually, because I wasn't here. Last time when we had a cast, I actually came in and made sure that everything was functioning, because we changed a lot in the casting desk that we have today. It's pretty awesome. If it weren't for ViewSonic, we wouldn't have been able to get 3 monitors on here to function. We actually, every single monitor here at the event, about 40 of which, there are all beautiful monitors from ViewSonic. I wish I could take this entire setup home with me, but my landlord would be a bit annoyed, but just because of the amount of actual power that I would have to pay at the end of it. But Shiva, M87, VMP, and Rapid Fire M8 has been safeguarded. So if you want to really to quote a thing here, fuck with your enemies in a non-nice way, which, you know, obviously that can be a way that they actually like. You can ban out the actual optics, so people with the M8 won't be able to use anything but the iron sights. So yeah. So let's see what the specialists have on offer. Active camo coming up from Slurpee. I mean, on Uplink actually it can help. It gives you, a few seconds to sneak on through, grab that ball. So I'm all for it. Alright, I see the point of the active camo, because sometimes we're like, Well, it's not really invisibility, you know. It's like even in StarCraft, alright, you have things that are cloaked, but you can still see them, and you don't really have to be an expert to see them. It's pretty easy. Psychosis and Tempest. I like seeing Tempest. It's one of my favorite specialists to really play. It seems like people like to spam it a lot more for the accurate shots, but still. Scythe on both sides, alright, pretty understandable there, taking down kill streaks, taking down enemies. Psychosis and Heatwave. Heatwave is a beautiful, beautiful weapon to play through if you want to get pretty aggressive on the ball, and Psychosis, obviously, it just buys you more time. So again, keep in mind that the winner of this game will play against Team Cintiq. Check on Twitter really quick. Hey, you can tweet at me on there. Let me know what you think about the games, the cast, all of that at Milosh, and of course tag at EG Organization. We want to hear what you guys have to say. What do you think about the cast? What do you think about the tournament? And maybe one day we'll have you here playing as well, which would be pretty darn cool. Right now, DreamHack Leipzig. It's really nice to see matches like that. I actually would love to be a DreamHack right now. The French are gaining control. They went out. Bly lost in StarCraft 2. You know, Bly on fire. Still on fire, that's for sure. Navi playing Luminosity. Oh boy. That is why I love esports. And then we have this game here. It's a Benelux LAN. It's mostly a local LAN, if you will. And it's nice to see. Because not everybody's going to get the top tier. And maybe, even through these games, we actually get to see them one day in top tier. You never know. You need to practice. Yes, it is against eye to eye, excuse me there, and lower bracket is going to be versus eye to eye. Cintiq were able to win in by one round actually on map number 5. Excuse me for that. I'm not really too familiar with the teams because this is not really my main game, but still, excuse me for that. Hopefully all will be good to go. Let's spam the kappas. Guys, here's a question. Tell me in stream chat, which is your favorite kappa here? I mean, we're at 120 viewers. Let's try to get 420. That would be good. And then we can spam dank memes all day. Of course, you know, show me, is it Kappa Pride? Is it Kappa Ross? Is it just the normal kappa? I want to see it. I love kappas. I know some of you subscribe to channels that all have their own kappas, which mostly are pretty freaking terrible. Let's see what you have to offer in stream chat. Let's get this show on the road, hyped up with map number 3. It will be Fringe for Uplink. My main game is Battlefield 4. I've casted 3 majors with 40 grand each, or 35 actually. At ESL, and then CS:GO, which is currently my main game apparently. That is a beautiful one though. Beautiful shot though at range. Man of war. 1 kill, not the second though. And he's trying to go for the third, and indeed it will function. Twerk Kappa looks pretty fantastic. He's actually running right next to Ward. What is going on here? It is Team Prismatic fully in control. 2 points already on the board. Slurpee finally falling, but the Weevil is now pulled up. You can see one on the ground, second right behind, and a double kill from Teza. My god, 4 points, what? In less than a minute, 4 points on the board. This is just complete destruction. Now look at that, Kobe! Moving inside, he's out of armor, needs to go for the regen, or just goes for the point, doesn't matter, he's already 6 up to 0. Wow, they are getting pummeled to the ground. Kappa Kappa. Get the dang memes rolling in chat. Of course, copy pasta is highly encouraged. If it's too long, well, the copy pasta that is, then Yeah, it might just get deleted by Nightbot, but other than that, all should function correctly. I love me some dank pasta. The HUD is going to get rebooted, but the Weevil finally able to overpower at least one of them here. 6 point up to 0. This is looking pretty dark and gloomy. Playing pretty nicely here. Almost gets the last one. But really, I mean, the Pharaoh is a beautiful weapon to use. But when you go full on aggression like this, and when you have someone that's just doing this level of damage, I mean, what can you do? Throws it back. Oh my God! What? Colby from downtown, Booby. They get wiped, but they're up 7 points here. Wow, that was a beautiful, beautiful throw. And by throw, I don't mean like an I-by-power throw. I mean like, holy crap, that was beautiful.
Remote satellite uplink achieved.
And well, FGS now hopping into Red Barn, sprays down, finally gets the frag. Whoa, that was a bit cringy here. Oh, Weevil finally overwhelming, or being overwhelmed. Slurpee get taken down. Booby now rotating around. The bomb has reset. Finally, we've got 3 points on the board for our French-Belgian team here. No Pression. Right now, they are under heavy pressure. As the RK5 not going to work out too well at that range. Gonna get shot down. M8A7. Gonna get shot down again. Teza still with the Weevil. Spots one out in the base. Able to take him down. 7-6. They are turning this one back. How? How do you do this? They're throwing it right above the barn here, and will they be able to grab it? No, he misses the uplink. So now that ball is right on the outside. Slurpee gets one, not the second though. So low on health.
Our team has the satellite.
And that ball is going to get reset on the outside. That was too much action for me. According to Firebomb here in stream chat, a beautiful mod, fantastic supporter of the stream. For every minute that you're casting COD, you lose 60 seconds of time you could have spent browsing dank memes. Yes, unfortunately, dank memes do not really pay the bills. At least not always. They pay the bills in terms of casting, but not really actual bills all the time. So hopefully we get to have as many dank memes as possible. Oh, beautiful kill with the satellite here. Should be able to tie it up 7-7. There we go. Beautiful one, Kobe. He picks off 2 as well. That's 3 kills in a row for Ward, who's up 19-10. 6-2 for Teza. 6-12, excuse me. And 4-11. 7-11 was a part-time job. Oh my God, they're just eating all of the bullets here. This is Battle 4 hit drag style. Finally gets taken down with a Pharaoh, actually. Bolos makes it a double and actually recharges his heat wave. And 9 points up. They not only come back, but they take the lead. They are 9 points up. So 2 points up here for the CDP side. Our team, no Pression. Here's Bolos. The Pharaoh kill. Finally gets shot down from above. Uplink is a beautiful game mode to watch. I don't really like CTF personally in any game. Maybe Halo, but I just don't like CTF. But I really like seeing plays like this. Actually, this is back and forth. Pretty smart play from both teams. Flippy though coming up, able to get a refrag here, make that a double, and he's trying to take down the turret here. It's very important actually. I've seen these turrets just decimating an entire team that cannot really do much, and the only way to really do anything against them is to get an EMP grenade onto him. And I hope somebody has a class actually for stuff like that. One jumping up right above here. Will he be able to take him down? Yes, he will, as he takes down the 2 clones as well.
We have the satellite.
Pretty smart play now. Teza has control of the ball. Slurpee is going to fall, just trying to pull his enemies away. They need to go for the uplink here. Remember, these players here have to tie it up. It is Team Prismatic. And it seems like the Prism is working out for him. Will he be? Oh my God! Whoa, that was pretty terrible here. Kobe, if Kobe was watching this, oh boy, Ward, are you kidding me? Ward gets 4 kills. No, actually 3, and he kills himself, which I guess counts as 4.
Satellite 3 set.
Now, right above here is Teza, or actually Barlos, excuse me, able to take down 1 and in control of Red Barn. Still got Ward right in front of him here to help him out if he so wishes. As we see FGS on the side, they're able to tie it up 9-9. And another kill. FGS, beautiful plays here, but without actually gaining control of the ball, it does not matter. But they spot him out, and he throws the ball, and he actually lands it. So that's a 9-10 now. 1 point up with less than 3 minutes remaining on the clock. Another kill here. Will Slurpee be able to get more? He's going to jump up into Red Barn, trying to survive for just a few extra seconds as he recharges that health. Because obviously, once the blood goes away from your screen, you are all good to go. And he misses every single one of those bullets. Lands neatly inside of the truck, but it's at range here for the save. Booby. I like Booby. I like Booby as well. Doing damage 19-7, 23 flags on a Slurpee. Oh, they're all 3 up on Red Barn. Oh my God, Slurpee. There you go. Here's 1 taken down. Actually takes away that. Oh, double kill as well. So now it seems like they're in control, but 12 points up here. You don't want to give this victory your team. Prismatic just want to finish it in a 3-0, but really pushed up from behind. Most are able to take down 1 grenade, lands right onto him.
Killed.
Another frag. That ball is going to get picked up now. They need to pass it out. The throw needs to happen, and that's the thing. They're unable to actually eyeball the goal away. I'm not sure if you can just lob the ball across the map at this point. It would help though. Oh, turn around from behind. Slurpee still in the middle of the map as Teza falls down. Ward has control of the ball, and he's just going to go for the reset here. Sure what he's doing.
This battle is
Yeah,
ours
you
to lose. Don't.
could have thrown it like literally ages ago. Oh, alright, now I understand what he's doing. Ward is trying to delay this as much as possible. As soon as he sees an enemy coming around, just goes in and throws it away. So pretty smart play as well here. Oh, RK5, 1 kill coming down. Kuda now in control. Beautiful double from Booby. And he's looking for the triple kill, but vertical recoil is just too much to handle. Like he's gonna be able to find 1 here. Slurpee, FGS taking him down. 20 seconds remaining, and there are 3 points separating the 2 teams. And this is beautiful. A comeback, 0-7, and somehow the CDP side of No Pression able to come back into the game and actually put a point on the board. This is beautiful play. And this means we're going to go into a 4th map. Come on. See, 14-26. Teza just uninstall. At this point, it's just not working out for him at all.
They were no match for us. Mission successful.
Don't say about was. I don't want to I enjoy.
You've seen my work. It speaks for itself.
Alright, this means No Pression is up a point. 0-7 comeback, yes, indeed. Polferty. So this is starting to heat up here. Actually making it the map 4. Though I'm not too sure how map 4 is going to pan out. That's going to be CTF on Stronghold. It's going to be interesting to see that. I know you might be saying, oh, he's saying, man, word interesting. Always casters say it. Well, it actually will be, because problem is, Uplink is sort of close to CTF. So if we saw them coming back that well, maybe we'll see a good play on CTF and maybe a map 5. So we'll see how that one pans out as our lobby is being created. Should be ready to go. It's really nice to go every now and then and check out Imgur. And I said it's Imgur. To see, you know, like some cool memes. Well, I guess we're gonna go into the game. So let's check out the picks and bans. So, now looking into it, high caliber banned out as well as the Vesper, the VMP, and the M8. I wish I could show you the memes, Firebomb, but I think that's illegal. It's an oversaturation of memes. I don't know, what's your favorite meme, guys? Oh, last game we asked for the Kappa. Do you think, I mean, which rare Pepe really tilts you? Let me know. I actually really like hearing about your memes. Among other things, obviously. Hardened Sentry banned out. Okay, this is really good. The Sentry can be such a pain in the ass when you're playing on a map like this. Overdrive is going to be the last thing to get banned as well. So no Pression are looking for a map 5. It's pretty much the only way they can keep in this tournament. Because they're playing in the lower bracket, so if they lose, they're all out. Winner of this match will go in and play versus Team Eye to Eye Intuition. Cintiq are already waiting in the final, so you know they're out there getting some food. They're like, all right, we're living in Brussels, probably should get, you know, kebab or something, you know, durum, pretty good. Illuminati is best. Well, let's hear your rare Pepes in the chat. Feels good, man. Active Camo, Psychosis, a Scythe actually on the other side. We should probably be seeing a Psychosis on both sides. I mean, the thing about CTF is that a lot of teams will treat it as uplink for a very good reason. They'll pick the same specialist, they'll pick pretty much the same weapons. But here with the M8 banned out, I think that really changes the play to really turn it a bit more aggressive than we're usually used to. Maybe, you know, everybody's going to be running VMPs, everybody's going to be running... you know, I actually haven't seen anything but the M87. Usually teams go in with like 2 M8s and 2 VMPs, and I'm not sure if everybody would go just full-on VMP, just cheese. Pulverty, there's no bracket actually that we can use, an online bracket for you guys to check out. I'm sorry, I wish there was. So we usually say, but problem is there was a problem with the seating on our tournament bracket, and we couldn't really fix it because it would require re-registration, and it would just take like 3 hours to fix. So admins took a decision. They're like, all right, we're just gonna not play it out. So sorry, I wish I could give you the bracket, but can't because it's not correct, and people are gonna ask questions, and we just want to be correct in what we're doing. So I guess pretty smart decision from our admins. Und was ist der hier überhaupt für eine Runde? Ja, natürlich. I don't know why I'm such an asshole when I hear people that speak German. I actually love it. Like when I was... Okay, we're in Cologne, actually. About a month or so, about 5 weeks ago at ESL. It was like a week after the COD World Championship, the start of it, cast here in Cologne for EU phase, and it's just K-bombs all the time. Everybody speaks German. I'm like, you know, I want to try it out. Because I remember at Gamescom, going to Gamescom, you know, taking a cab because we had some work there at ESL Arena, and I told the taxi man, like, Halle 9, and he looks at me, he's like, what the fuck is this guy saying? And just for like a solid 30 seconds, I just looked at him, I was like, Halle 9, and just like, what? Then you realize it's like Halle 9. So yeah. So yes, this is the loser bracket. So the lower bracket, I prefer calling it the lower bracket. So we will try to get this one on the road. Die Kasse ist schon ein Spaß. Ah. God damn it. So let's get this show on the road. XR2 picked up actually because the M8 is banned. So that is something I did not really expect.
Capture the objectives.
So XR2 coming out. You see 6's KN44. Wow, there's a reason why you never see the KN44. It's just average. But with the M8 banned out, I think people are just gonna go for, you know, normal pick. XR2 at range, not able to get the shot somehow. People that usually gravitate towards the M8A7 will probably just go for an XR2, which makes sense. XR2 is a pretty good weapon. So now Spark all around the outside. Remember, CTF is all about capturing the flags. That's pretty much the entire point of it, right? It's like, alright, please stop explaining what is really, really easy to understand, because we're all MLG pros, or, you know, MLG doesn't even exist as a company anymore, technically. ICR now holding off on top side. 2 kills coming in from AMG here. Really living up to the name, though. The XR2 doing damage, really holding off here by the head glitch. This is pretty terrible here. Moving up, should have just stayed back, held that middle side of the map. FGS rotating around the VMP, grabs one right on head glitch here. Moving around to the back. If he can just clean up the 2 in front of him, or at least one of them, that can help out so much. They know there's still one more on the set. Jumps up, takes down one. There's still one more chasing him here. Has to be pretty darn careful. Jumps up, takes him down. Whoa, FGS, you literal god. Takes down a second one as well. Now rotates back into his base. Makes sure that his teammates are well and alive. There's nobody really lurking around him. Ah, meine Mom kommentiert besser. Man, I'm hotter than your mom. I don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't matter. FGS is around the outside here, moving in back to the middle. Able to spot out one though, takes down Teza. Able to spot out the second though, gets the kill as well. FGS, what are you on, my man? 5-2. What did Cloud9 give you? I think this is not an ESL tourney. You would have been checked, my friend. Moser now around the outside, still peeking through the XR2, not really getting anything. And you know, 2.5 minutes remaining. It's just starting to get a bit campy, if you will. Everybody's sitting back. 2 players are on the set itself. Yep, rotating around the outside, but gets shot down. The man of war. Slurpee now rotating to the other side of the map, and that flag is going to get moved around. Do they have control of it? Yes. Slurpee is so low on health here, just anything can kill him. Has to be pretty darn careful, just trying to move around as quickly as possible.
Our flag is secure.
They are able to defend the flag, but now cap has happened to the other side. I mean, I don't know why, but they just keep rotating the flags one by one. It seems like both teams aren't really able to get a grab on it, but here we go. The flag carrier has been taken down. Barlos now watching by the bedroom. Should be able to pick this kill. No, he jumps around. Oh, he got killed from behind. Well done here with the XR2.
Our flag is back at base.
Moving around still is Barlos. Ward rotating his own man of war. Spots one on top, and that's the thing. 3 shots is all you need. Oh, it turns around a second too early here. Barlos still rotating around the outside, and I have no idea how to turn off these things. Oh my god, that camping spot, booby, what? What? Alright, able to survive on here. That sticky nade was Kobe cash money. Beautiful one. Moser holding off the XR2, still back at base. And it seems like we're going to have a contestation on that flag, but taken down almost immediately by Ward. Less than 30 seconds remaining on the timer here.
MTL exhausted. End this now.
Slurpee. 8-8, great bait, mate. Man, Ami. Spot on one. There we go. Takes him down. He needs to move really, really quickly, but there's one on his side, and he gets the spray. Oh my god, a bit of a tease here is Slurpee, but they actually end up getting a point at the end. So a 1-0 up here. Slurpee, look at this play. Oh, we're gonna see this on the stream as well. Look at that. Sprays him down. AMG Spark goes down, and look at the tease. Oh boy.
Halftime.
Well done. 1-0 up for the CDP side here on PM, aka Team Prismatic. They're looking for a victory. Keep in mind, this team just pummeled in the first and second map. Third one was a pretty good running around for at least runabout for the first half, but then it's a comeback. 9-7, but they weren't really able to close it out at the end. Now moving through with a CUDA in hand is FGS. This man has been on fire during the previous games. He has no idea what's going on, but somehow it turns around. FGS gets the kill on a Moser as the Executioner is being rolled out. Now active camo popped as well as double smoke, and I think that is exactly how you do it. Double smoke plus active camo. Literally no way to see you. Barlos still holding off the other side of the map, making sure that nobody is peeking through. Ward is as well. So Barlos right now, even though he falls, it doesn't matter. Barlos' only job is to let his teammates know that, okay, these guys, they're just respawning. And a pretty aggressive play off the start means that they're able to tie this one with 4 minutes remaining.
Still special.
Behind Teza, taken down. Slurpee going down to the ground. Baby, 1 by 1. Only 1 fall for this one, at least in front of him. Man o' War. I loved the Man o' War back in the beta. I remember the Man o' War in the beta, the Razorback in the beta. Everything was just, so good. Razorback was a freaking beautiful game, beautiful gun. It's like the MTAR X from Ghost. Even better, probably. It was actually. Ward now rotating around, making sure that nobody is really contesting their own base, and indeed they're gonna have 1 man here peeking. Gets taken down. At least that was an assist, and spots the second. The double spray is not enough somehow. Hit wreck, please. And you can see him. He's just sitting back. He has no idea what's going on here. Slurpee actually spotting it out. Barlos. The MP not going to work out too well. SR2, the SR2. The XR2 is just so much better at these medium to long range engagements. It's not a M87, but it's still pretty darn good, that's for sure. There you go, able to get the spot out. AMG still alive. Ward though on the outside, holding off. Remember, it's a 1-1, so we might be seeing an overtime. Still, there's a couple minutes remaining. Go. pretty good frag from Slurpee. Barlost holding off when spotted, but that was a kill from Spark. Cannot really get over that first very, very aggressive play. That really put them in this situation here. Well done, one Barlost with the second, but he's going to get refragged. There's still one on set, gets taken down. Well done by PM. Team Prismatic. Just call it TP. Yeah, I can understand why it's not TP. Oh, nice shot though. Kuda is going to over one with one, but not the second. Over peaking there. It's just really, really bad, the amount of peaks, over peaks that we have. I don't know why, you know, that kind of stuff actually happens in COD especially. CS, probably never seen that kind of play. Well played. Scythe is pretty much easy game. Has a lot of time and a lot of ammo in his scythe. I don't know how he carries 200 rounds of these bullets. There we go. Another kill at range, making sure that nobody really will take control of his own flag here. Moser. FGS rotating, a minute remaining here. He's gonna make a play on the outside. I don't know. Oh man. One just jumped right up. Oh, there you go. Able to get the frag headshot on a booby. Teza rotating in with the Weevil, able to take down Barloss. Everybody respawning in. That's the thing. You need to coordinated push on the side. One man will probably not do it at all. Remember, you're not playing pub. You are playing competitive play here, and there's one really winning around with an XR2. Barloss and Ward on the site. Actually, that was an ICR1, so pretty darn good as well. If you want to get up close a bit. Ward moving along. Barloss now throwing down a Semtex on the site, trying to catch anybody respawning. There's less than 10 seconds remaining here. Gotta be able. Oh, not even a kill here. FGS still inside, gets one to refrag, but it's not looking like a good situation for any one of the two teams. This is tied up. It looks like we will go into overtime. Beautiful play from FGS. And that's the thing, like, alright, if you don't really know how the overtime functions, it's pretty much the...
Secure the objective.
There you go. The first to actually get it's pretty much a stopwatch thing. If you get a flag, so as a first team, you actually set a timer, and it's all about the enemy team getting a quicker time than you in the next round, so it automatically starts another one, which is pretty nice because I love that kind of play. It forces teams to not be too passive.
We have the enemy flag.
eGo. Barloss rotating around from the outside. Spark as well on the set, able to take down one. 25 frags for him. Moser is on 7-8. What is Moser doing? Well, not much here. Gets taken down. Triple. Oh boy. Leaving Spark on his own. They want to go for the rush on him, and they are not going to function well. At least the second one hits it, but still the Man of War is not going to help out too much here. It takes so long to reload. They need to clean up the one remaining still on the set. Make that two. 1-1. Pulls up for the second heat wave. Perfect play from Bobby. There's one from behind. Slurpee a bit too slow on the rotate around.
Hostile flag returned.
A pretty nice play here. We'll be only able to take down one before he falls. Moser around the outside as well. As they're reloading the Weevil here, making it work. Oh, there you go. Takes down one. Is he able to get the second? No. No, 9. Was ist das? Das ist nicht gut. Now, always leaving the one player back at base. Not sure like which one of the two sites it's just better to be on. But I think being on the Black Ops side gives you a bit of an advantage, I think, just because of the positioning that you ultimately get. Pretty nice play on here, but traded 1-1. And really, even though it takes 6 seconds to get a player back on in, it's just it's not really contested very quickly. You know, hey, snowball the kills as quickly as possible. Try to actually turn it into a victory, into an actual point. Goodbye, Firebomb, this friend. Thank you for thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed the game. Jumping right around, headshot from Slurpee, but it's not really enough. See the respawn coming in, XR2 here on the set from Booby. Moser still staying at base. Just, can somebody tell Moser to actually do something? Please. Barlos rotating in from the outside actually finds one in the second kill. Oh my god, that's a wipe. Go for it. There we go. They have control of the flag. All they have to do is put it across, and this should be it. See FGS rotating in. There's nobody around. They're making sure that there's nobody in here, and that will be it. 3 minutes and 21 seconds will be the time to beat after a beautiful squadja wipey from the team FGS coming in, and they had no idea. Will be shot in the ass.
Straight from the shadows.
My booty. He goes down.
Extended mission time.
I'll be casting the next eGo LAN event at the end of February. Maybe. I'm not sure. I would love to. Again, the entire point of me being here is to bring, at least for me, it's not just, me enjoying the games and enjoying esports in general on here in my hometown. Oh my god, hold the phone. What is going on here? They have a full wipe and they're calling in a HCXD. Oh my god, this is beautiful. They use up everything, but the HCXD does not hit a single one, and he loses it out here. That was a team kill from Tezza. Oh my god, Tezza please, you ain't Chinese. Spark comes in, gets one kill, but the respawns are coming in as well on the set. He doesn't matter, he doesn't care about it. Respawn. Oh boy, that's 3 in a row again. Tezza needs to be really careful here. He glitched away from it, gets the kill on a ward. And did he just ward everybody away? Yes, he did. That was really, really close. But yeah, might be casting then. Again, the entire point of me being here is to bring a bit of a professional edge. I might not be the most professional person, but I know my way around production. I know my way around, making sure the tournaments run correctly as well as the stream, especially. So hopefully that will come into play when a bigger tournament hits the ground. So personally, I'm just waiting for the biggest tournament around here because, hey, I want to see true esports. Nice kill here on the flag carrier, actually, from Slurpee, trying to lay them as much as possible. Heat Wave is going to get pulled up by Booby, but not really going to do much. And that was it. Beautiful play. 1:39. Look at that. Award 1 and 2. Heat Wave. Not matter.
Flame unit degraded.
Another win for the Accord. RTB.
That, it looks like we're actually going to go into Act 5. Wow.
The 54 Immortals
This is beautiful.
all our position.
This is beautiful. From a comeback team, no Pression getting completely pummeled and destroyed. There's going to be a map 5, guys. It's not over yet. It's already 3 p.m. So, yes, indeed, there was a 2-0 lead, actually 4 p.m. And then they just lost it, I guess. Apparently, Spotify here on the computer is playing music. Apparently, Epsilon Adapting, that plays for their Smite team, I think, is has his Spotify logged in. So, yeah. Let's close Spotify on here. Let's put on some music for just a sec. Is Intuition playing right now on the side stage? No, they're not. Intuition is waiting for the winner of this match to play against them, and then that match is done, we go into the final. So there's still one map, and then we go into the final of the lower bracket, where we are gonna have Team Intuition actually playing. So matchup is going to be starting in just a few seconds. Again, 135 viewers. Guys, you guys are beautiful, awesome guys. So we should be ready to go here. Again, if you have not followed the channel right below, be sure to do so. Again, this channel hosts a lot of actual tournaments. It's either on here or just professional players in multiple games, and mostly Battlefield if you're into it. I mean, that's my main game, and will be until I move on to something else in terms of casting. But for now, let's hop in for the picks and bans as we are on final map S&D on Fringe. Overkill banned out already. Overkill, why you ban Overkill? Well, you ban it because you don't want people to roll around with a VMP and a sniper rifle. Sniper rifles can be extremely powerful in a situation like this, and you're denying any secondary or powerful secondary can really help out your team. SVG 100 is a really strong pick as well. VMP banned out already. That Vesper and VMP, so Vesper is almost always banned. Shiva banned as well. Alright, good. Shiva, that battle rifle is extremely strong. Overdrive banned out. And Heatwave. Okay, this is really good. Heatwave can be extremely strong when you exploit it. When pushing on the site. Yes, Phoenix, exactly that. There is no bracket. If you type in exclamation mark bracket, it takes you to something completely different, so don't. Unless you want to, but then it wouldn't really help you. The other thing is, we had some issues with the seating on the bracket and on the tournament page, and admin's decision was like, okay, if there's a problem with it and it takes so long to fix it, which it actually does, we have to pretty much reseed everything, it's just not worth it. But Specialist, you have Glitch on both sides, Psychosis as well, Active Camo, Annihilator on Spark, and then a Scythe on Slurpee. Other than that, a pretty much mirror matchup on both. So actually, we got a good idea, which is actually getting people to, getting the players to hop in for an interview. We'll probably have the interview pre-final. Contact me for nudes. Oh boy. Where? Wait. I wanna add that. Wait. Add Repinum. Is that you? Holy crap, man. You sure not getting the nudes from like a certain website? Because I don't think you're the guy that, you're the kind of guy that has nudes of people like this. Sorry for the shot stuff. Sorry. But, let's get the show on the road. Of course, you can tweet us at Prismatic at EG Organization 1. By that, I don't mean evil geniuses. And this is the semi-final of the losers bracket. We have 2 games after this coming up as well before we finish off the day. And there we go. Should be going live. So 2-2 here. Final matchup. A comeback. Is it gonna be real? Is it gonna really be? No pressure. Moving on to the finals of the losers bracket. I think Team Prismatic have so much to do here. Everybody's waiting for them. They're waiting for them to actually gain this, and they lost the 2 lead. I mean, again, this has happened twice today. Holy crap.
Scanning for hostiles.
Use passive scans. I can see it.
Defend the objectives.
Let's get your excitement boots and hats on as we kick off a 5th map, the final one here, before we end the halfway point in the tournament this weekend. Or throwing down some bombs and actually able to get that bomb plant down right before Spark gets that first kill. Taking down Booby. Bomb is going to get planted. Now, pretty nice spot from Barlos here. Holding down. Whoa, what is that? Teza, bot Teza gets shot down. Moser is last remaining, but can he clutch a 1v4? I don't think so. Not with less than 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. Gets taken down.
Sorry for yourself. There's more work to do.
CEO, all those CEO. You know one thing. I don't know if you guys actually, are into CS:GO or stuff like that, but as a CS caster, the amount of times that I get emails and Twitter messages from supposed CEO of organizations, especially like betting websites for sponsors, they're like, I'm a CEO of this betting website, and I get like 10. Everybody's apparently a CEO of a betting website. There's more betting websites for CS:GO than there are skin betting websites than there are actual teams, probably, which is a bit of a shame if you ask me. But that tangent aside, which is pretty much the whole point of it, it looks like Team Prismatic should be able to take this one though, 4-2, and Spark is right on the outside by the train yard. Barlos getting damage and actually a kill on Booby here. He actually flashes the second. He knows that there's a second one here, but he peeks in with the wrong angle, and Spark is the last remaining hope for his team, and he's gonna get shot down. A tie-up 1-1.
We're not done yet. Bring it.
Oh, Fraps, nice try, Nate Shot. Or maybe, totally believe it's your Nate Shot. I'm actually Midnight. I'm a professional Call of Duty player and a streamer.
Sides.
Kappa.
Protect the objective.
Pretty sneaky play here. FGS going to be the first to find a kill. Actually here on a Teza. Ward moving up again. There's literally no one holding off that B site. And if they are, they're so far away from it. And it's almost always a plant. One kill, at least going down here. RK5 only getting one, but a refrag almost immediately with the Kuda. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, they actually turned it 2v2. Booby now in control. Reloading all his weaponry, making sure that it's going to work out for him. His teammate falls to the ground, and Booby is the last one remaining. Oh, he's going to find one. No, he's not. Ah!
Good feeling sorry
Gets
for
turned
yourself.
on, and everybody at the arena are just like, whoa, get wrecked. Doritos, Mountain Dew. Look at that. They're actually screaming, oh, shit, oh. So, yeah, still. Well done.
Switching operation ready point.
2-1. Black Ops in control, and PM, I mean, Prismatic, they had such a great start to this series, but it's just, I don't know how it's slipping away from them. They need to go for the aggressive play. It really is the only way to do it here, but they have to pull through the players on B. Wood is holding off, so they're gonna have to take him down, and he takes so much damage that they pretty much know that this site is gonna get contested. Spark's gonna be the first one to fall. FGS is holding back as well, so that bomb is still not planted. Oh my god, here the jump-ins. Oh my god, Ward only with one, and Barlos falling without a single kill. FGS from behind, and a beautiful tie-up, making it 2-2. Oh, get the camera!
Switching sides.
Protect the objectives.
Well, a bit of damage done on the Slurpee. Ward still on top. Barloff spraying down that red barn, not really finding anybody there, as Ward is rotating in. The bomb's been planted, and they jump on in, but somehow the RK5 overpowers. Still a 3v2. Booby is still on top. That's the thing. Booby is being very, very careful here to not overexpose himself. We don't want to flash Booby. Oh, this is too easy. Booby now getting on the set, wants to go for the defuse, but his teammate is going to get shot down. FGS, what are you doing, my man? He needs to get the kill. Oh my god, it's all over, it's all over, he's on it! Oh my god! The only reason why he survives is because he had flak jacket. Oh my god, no. Hates the XD. Ruined. Oh my god. I can't believe it.
Destroy the objectives.
That was
We got the bomb.
that was holy crap, that was pretty crazy there. Everybody in the chat's like, oh god. Oh, this is a pretty nice play at range, but 2 kills in a row from PM. Beautiful one. Moser with another. Jumping around here is FGS, but he's all alone versus 2. He's trying to look to a 1 versus 1 situation, and that bomb is going to get planted. It is so important for PM to just stay back and wait until he goes in, and indeed he will get shot down. A headshot at the end of it. And ought to play when we have at least a 50 grand tournament, which is not anytime soon. Oh, hey, they'll play if you give us 50 grand. Look at that beautiful headshot from Teza.
Switching operation ready point.
Protect the objective.
I'm doing this. Actually have not used a controller in almost 3 years. I have no idea how to use a controller anymore. PC Master Race, apparently. Oh, that is a beautiful one, actually. Now he switches. Remember, you have 10 seconds where you can actually switch your weapon. I don't know why he was not checking the other side here. Finds the correct one here. Bardos, he runs out of ammo, gets taken down. Ward is the last one remaining, and that bomb is now planted. Damage done as Booby is right up behind. Booby saved the day with the L call. 1 bullet to the face.
Maintain your momentum in the next
5th round is in. Gold digger, no. 50 grand is for the prize pool, basically. So you give us 50 grand, and we can create a tournament with 50 grand prize pool for the players to win. Well, if you give me 50 grand, hey man, I won't say no. That's the point. What a beautiful, beautiful play. PM right now here, Prismatic, looking for the victory. The Germans, they're Deutsch. They want to win. They want to take it all home. They want to move on to the low bracket final. 2 kills come in very, very quickly. It was a single refrag on a Slurpee. Ground down mid. find someone up top on Red Barn, and indeed he does, but the headshot range working out for him. So much damage done, still rotating around with his own RK5. I'm not too sure why he can jump up there, because there are spikes on that roof, and that is pretty darn bad to be stuck in. Spark right around the outside. Barlos as well. They're trying to find an angle to really poke on through here. Booby gets... Oh my god, that is a beautiful, beautiful play, but there's still Teza on it. Oh my god, Teza with one. Still has active camo. Gets taken down from behind, and Barlos, ladies and gentlemen, keeps the dream alive with a last-minute defuse here.
Bomb offline.
And they're still on it. Taps it.
Nice work, Black Ops.
Black Ops still in the game here. Beautiful play.
Switching sides.
150 viewers. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're enjoying some beautiful esports today. Well, no kills so far. As really still eyeballing which site to go for. And Slurpee really looking off for it. There we go. Turns around, but the RK5 almost took him down there. Has to be pretty careful. Actually gets rushed through. 2 kills in a row. And what is he doing? Well, he's going to get the kill. Barlos
HCXD ready for launch.
is the last one remaining versus 2. And they do not want to choke here.
Bring this home.
Just go back and make sure that he does not get those 2 kills. It is so important. Slurpee, RK5 up close, that's how to get the victory. Teza on the side itself, that is how you win it. The bomb is on the ground. They spot it, and they spot their enemy here. They're actually willing to go all aggressive. Oh, this is it. HCXD will not do much. It's going to get destroyed. Reload comes in, and the last frag comes in as well from Slurpee. That is it. Team Prismatic win it out 3-2. A beautiful play at the end of it. Beautiful German SND. The only teams that are really better in terms of playing SND are the UK teams, obviously. But a beautiful shot at the end of it. 150 viewers in the stream. Hello. That's what